Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. It's Sunday afternoon. I'm finished with pretty much everything I'm going to do for the day and I'm out here under the rancho. Got a good workout this morning, went and did some shopping, hit the market today, and yeah, it's just been kind of a nice quiet day. I need some vitamin D. We're not getting a lot of rain, but it's been cloudy here all week. I don't think I've been out in the sun once this week. So anyhow, just thought we would talk a little bit about body image today. I watch people that are not necessarily, maybe not somebody you would think I would watch. And sometimes I watch people for certain reasons. I watch them because they appeal to a certain demographic that I probably don't. And, not having kids and not being married. I like to put my fingers in a bunch of different places and just see how people think about things. So I've seen some videos lately on body image. No real particular ones come to mind other than one. I've seen Tara over at 40 Below Fruity, Tara, do some good videos in the past on body image. She did one a week or two ago that was actually really good on that. It was either, I can't remember, it was why I love my body, what I love about my body, or what I hate about my body. But it was very well done. She's got a good head on her shoulders when it comes to stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not a young female. I mean, people are always talking about and complaining about, models and models in magazines and this and that. But I don't know. We just have to get to a place as a society where that's not even, that's entertainment, that's fluff, that's fantasy, that's whatever. I mean, as a parent, you gotta, your kids shouldn't be looking to those things for their self-image, their self-worth. Anyway, I think. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not bitching at parents. I'm not saying it's parents' fault. It's a society's fault that people, that just we have these ideas about body image that we do. And a lot of people, and let's just get this out there in the beginning. A lot of times if we're in our little groups on Facebook and whatever, and if anything about appearance comes up, the party line, and this is always sounds so good and politically correct, is to say, well, what you look like on the outside, appearance doesn't matter. It's what on the inside that counts. And I'm not making fun of that. I totally, yes, believe that. But nobody really does. I see women, especially women, post stuff like that all the time, and then the next post within the next day, there's something they're fretting over, some little appearance thing with them. It's not, like I say, there's nothing wrong with wanting to look good. There's nothing wrong with taking care of your appearance. I would just say, be real about it. And be realistic about it. A lot of these things you see, and a lot of these things, and I hope this might speak to some of the if there's any younger girls that watch my videos out there, like a lot of these models that look hot, even some of your Victoria's Secrets models, which are supposed to be, the top on the planet of sexiness. A lot of those females are just like the way they're built, the way their bodies are, the way they have to, the unnatural things they do. It's like their whole life, it's like if they were an athlete, their whole life is geared towards this one little very brief moment of an athletic event. And they look good in that one pose during this photo shoot. A lot of these models that that young girls are out there halfway killing themselves to be like, are not that terribly appealing to men in real life. Now, I'm not saying all of them. There's some of them that are just absolutely smoking hot, all the time. But it's, to me, the sexiest thing out there, or even just the most, I don't even know if sexy is the word. It's just like positive appearance, positive body image. Is when I look, I can look at somebody and tell okay, she's got a very nice body, but there's no substance behind that body. She couldn't actually run. She couldn't probably lift anything. In other words, she couldn't do anything physical with that body. It looks good. I mean, it's got all the parts in the right places and in the right proportions, but there's no physicality about that body. And then there's the women that I really find attractive a lot of the times, but then they will manifest, they will have a good body, is the ones that are very active, the ones that aren't gearing their life to have a good body, but the ones that actually have a nice body, have an athletic body, have a fit-looking body, because they live a certain lifestyle. And that just happens to be the byproduct of their lifestyle. you know, it's just really crazy if you pay attention to it and even get into the psychology out there. It's just so unrealistic. You might as well, I might as well, you know, we have limitations. It's like if you're female and you're 5'2", you're not going to be built like a Victoria's Secrets model. It's not possible. Those chicks are tall. They're probably, I don't know the modeling industry. They're probably 5'8", 5'9" minimum. They're probably, most of them are 5'10", 5'11" and up. And you're not going to have that body when you're 5'2". I've been hearing this song a lot lately, and I really like it. It's a good song, but the lines in it, it's All of Me by John Legend, and it's I love all your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Now those perfect imperfections are what makes people. I mean, there's something just, oh, let me think of an example. There's something, you know, the perfect body. Number one, the perfect body, well, it's like, you know, who defines what is the perfect body? I don't think the perfect body exists in any way, shape, or form. But if it did, the perfect body can be kind of boring. That's like Barbie. I'll give you a little bit more information than you probably need to know. But back in the day, when I liked to frequent the strip clubs quite a bit, my mentality was there was girls in there that just had flawless bodies. They had and I'm not against plastic, not against plastic, I'm just describing it. They had plastic a lot of times, but they had flawless bodies. These were gentlemen's clubs. And it was kind of boring because they were so flawless that there was just, I don't know, that wasn't that interesting. And then you'd go to the cheaper strip clubs and there would be some chicks that weren't perfect, let's say, in there. And a lot of times they were the ones. They were like, just because they had different things. From an athletic point of view, I saw a woman not too long ago. She was now this was very attractive, but not perfect. She was very fit. You could tell by her arms because her arms were well toned, and she had like, not, you know, like bodybuilder six-pack, but a very toned midsection. Was a little bit wider in the hips. Was not fat at all. She had legs. Her legs looked like she ran, did something very athletic, but she was, if I didn't, you know, I wasn't standing next to her, but she was probably 5'4", 5'5". So she was built like that. But she looked very athletic, and she was very attractive, very attractive. And there's just, you know, if we could just get that message out there, especially to the younger people, especially to the young women out there, that it's a win-win situation all the time if you focus on your health and if you focus on being fit instead of you focus on these looks or focus on looking like some fashion model or whatsoever. If you kill those two birds with one stone. That's not a good one. I hate when you go vegan, you have these analogies you've had in your head all the time, and then you'll say them out loud, and you're like, well, that's a terrible analogy. But you get what I'm saying. You know, if you will just focus on being healthy and being fit and moving your body and putting good stuff into your body, chips are always going to fall where they will. I think our body has a natural place where it will settle when we are being healthy, and you know, that's just where you're at. That's where you're going to be. I mean, unless you just want to spend your life, you know, doing ungodly amounts of cardio or doing this or that just to get that, you know, try to attain something that's just not even really within your capabilities. You know, try to be the best. You know, Tanny Rawls uses this phrase a lot, and I like that, and I'm going to use that here. Just try to be the best version of yourself. Take care of your health, be fit, and just be the best you can be, because that's sexy, that's attractive, and it's healthy. Anyway, enough for the old gruff, hairy-looking hippie talking on body image. I hope you guys had a good weekend. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. I guess some of you parents, depending on where you are, if you're in North America, I guess you got the kids back in school, mom's a little bit more time to yourself. Enjoy that little bit of time now, because summer will be over soon, and everybody will be talking about, oh, it's so cold. Anyhow, hope you guys have a wonderful week. Peace.